I'm on a trail I've never been on before, just looking for new stuff to see. I'll keep my eyes open for anything ancient, but just going on a little exploring mission today. Too nice to be sitting inside, that's for sure. But ooh, we'll see how far we can get here. Well, I walked a couple miles already. I think I'm just going to take a little break. I'm kind of out of the wind here. But just checking out all the rock formation up here. The geology is just fascinating. This used to be an ancient sea millions of years ago. That'll give you a little look around. Red Rock Canyon, Calico Basin. Well, I just stopped, took a break, drinking some water. I've been up here maybe 4 times in the last 2 years making videos. It's been well over 100 degrees a few of those days. A couple of those days it was kind of cool. But man, it's about 72 and perfect out here today. Perfectly quiet, even though there's a lot of people in the park. Little signs of life. Not sure what that plant is called, but there is quite a few people out here today, but it's still very quiet, and I'm kind of trying to stay off the trail. I have shown a few ancient things in this park, some ancient agave pits, some ancient petroglyphs, but you just never know what you're going to run into, and I'm always kind of going back in history and thinking about what the people here 1,000 years ago, how they would have used the natural terrain to their benefit. But here, cool little cave right here. Am I going to go in? Nah. There is a lot of plant life out here. It's just all very kind of prickly and sometimes colorful. Here, this I believe is a barrel cactus. Kind of having a brain fart right now. But that is one cool plant right there. These are all over the park. Well, I'm trying to gain some elevation. I think that outcropping right up there looks pretty cool. So let's head on up. I think going up is easier than going down, because sometimes when you go down, the stuff under your feet just starts sliding. So I'm just taking it slow and easy. This is not the place to be careless, that's for sure. Well, I made it up here. I've been just kind of hanging out up here for quite a while, enjoying the scenery and talking about time standing still. Just a great day out here, and probably not going to go up any further. I was thinking about going around that way. Still have my eye out for ancient petroglyphs, but this isn't really the location where I have found them before, so I kind of know the setting that they're in. But got my backpack here, my Vegas Golden Knights backpack that my mom gave me, free gift from the casino, and I could probably stock half of my apartment with things my mom has got me from the casino. Just kind of play it safe around here. Just take a peek around the corner here, see what's around here, see if I want to keep on going this way. I think maybe we'll turn around and get back down to the path down there. Well, here we are in that little outcropping. You notice a crack here. Anywhere there's just a little bit of water, stuff will grow. There's one of those cactuses right there. Another cactus right there, but I am turning around, just give you a look here where I'm at. Just a gorgeous day out here. I'm not that ambitious to go up there much farther, but that'll just give you a look at the geology out here. A very cool place. Well, I found a little bit of shade. The afternoon's getting on here, but I found a rock shelter, and I'm always interested where ancient people might have lived out here, or where they might have stored things. This is no different than anywhere else in the Southwest. Ancient people lived here a long time ago. But that'll just give you a look at a rock shelter that I'm kind of sitting in, relaxing, just hanging out. Well, I've been up here about 3 hours now, and I haven't taken a real long hike, but I've just been exploring this one area of the park that I've never really looked around in. Having a little bit of water. I put some ice in here before I left home, brought about 4 bottles with me, and there's still a little bit of ice in there. But just sipping away, enjoying this little rock shelter here. Hey there. Well, I was just making my way down and I put the side of my thigh right into that cactus plant, so I'm pulling a few thorns out of my leg and just taking a little break, but you run into that stuff all over out here. But there is one of those plants. I'm not sure what that is called, and I asked about that the last time I was up here, and I know Les Stroud, Survivor Man, showed that on one of his episodes. You take the needle at the end of the leaves and you break down the fibers in the leaves, and you can pull that needle out, that thorn at the end, and there's long fibers attached to it, so you can kind of get a needle and thread out of that plant. And I don't remember the name of it. I'm in kind of another brain fart up here, but maybe somebody can put that in the comment section. But I do watch Survivor Man once in a while. It's kind of a cool show, and I can kind of relate, trying to survive out here all afternoon. No film crew to document me, just me filming myself, trying to survive with 4 bottles of water and some peanuts and M&Ms and a salted caramel chocolate chip cookie and a banana. Well, that's where I was up there. Scooted down halfway on my ass. But let's just keep on going on this trail here. This is, as I said, one part of the park I just never looked around in. You just never know what you're gonna see. And I've said this many times before in the videos up here. As a kid growing up in Minnesota, this is the other end of the universe to me. And I'm not sure if there's a trail up here, or kind of, but not really. Great day. Well, the trail kind of went to heck there. And that wash is just full of huge boulders, so that isn't going to be a good way up. So we're going to go back over here and get back on the trail. Now, I always have a million questions as far as geology goes when I come out here, but here is one area. We have different kind of stone up here. Then we have this red stone, sandstone coming down here. And then right down here it just ends. And then we have the gravel and stuff out here. And then these boulders that probably came off the mountain here. But it's always interesting. A lot of questions. Well, just take another break, and I need it. I can still do all the things that I did when I was 30, 35. It's just that the body doesn't quite react to it the way it did back then. Well, I think I've come as far as I am gonna go. Got to start heading back there to the parking lot pretty soon. Meeting up with my brother at an assigned time. So if anything did go wrong out here, he'd know right away. And I brought an extra shirt with me, my purple Vikings t-shirt, bright purple. So that would stand out when they're searching for my carcass out here. But stuff like that, you just play it safe out here. That's all you got to do. Don't be in a hurry. And why would you want to be in a hurry in a place like this? But I think up over that ridge, I think I'm going to save that for another day. Turn around right here, get back on the path, start heading back. Just watch the steps. I am not up to date on my cactus knowledge like I should be, but there is one that is starting to sprout a flower or something right there. Well, that was a fun part of the canyon to explore, back up in here. And then we ended up right up there and then back around the bend. But that took up a lot of the day. I took my time, just sat up on some of those ledges and got some sun. Great day for that. But I think we're gonna, after my brother picks me up down in the parking lot, I think we're stopping over at Mom's, maybe have some dinner. But there is a lot of people out here. You look really close, but still very quiet out here. Just the way I like it. Very peaceful. there is a very large stone that came down at one time. And all I can think about is Wile E. Coyote being underneath there, if you're all Roadrunner fans. Well, almost at the end of the hike here. I just came down here, drink a little water, get out of the sun for just a little bit, see if I had phone reception. And I saw some stuff behind that rock right there, and I think somebody's actually living behind there. That's just what my intuition tells me. It's illegal to camp up here, but oh well. Here is one area where you actually have some trees growing, indication that there is water running through here, and at certain times of the year you can see water running through here, but it gives a good stark contrast to the red rocks in the mountains there. Well, I'm almost down to the parking lot, so this will be the last thing I record, but there was a few things I thought were petroglyphs here. There was circle formations carved into the stone, and they're pegged in there pretty good. And if you can see, there's another one right here, and I think there is another one, if I can get out of the sun here. Now I know these are hard to see, but there appears to be a symbol carved right in here. You can see the punch marks right there. Is that something modern that somebody did? Well, that could be, but I don't know. These appear that they very well could be ancient to me, and just can't make out what that is there. You notice this stone out here, this big huge rock, is kind of out all by itself. I'm not sure, it could have came from the mountain over there. So were people out here, and did they consider this kind of a special place? Well, I don't know, but very well could be, because I think those are petroglyphs on the top of that, but they're pretty faded and hard to see. Is that an alignment at a certain time of year? Who knows? Just things I had to look at Red Rock Canyon. Sunny, windy afternoon. Didn't find many ancient things, but definitely a great day to come up here hiking. Hope you thought that was cool, and you all have a very nice day.